GameKrib now here to write a little review on a game called Hasbro Family Game Night 3. I rank it a 7 out of 10. A really good game. Here's the review on how it is. Mr. Potato Head seems to be on every cutscene on this game. Alright, here's the opening scene. You'll see this every time. You pretty much start the game. Now you're just gonna press start. It's gonna show you all the games that they have. So we're just gonna press start here. Now you can go to options, change your settings, all that stuff. We're gonna start game and local game. You can go on Xbox Live, so on like that. Add your friends, blah blah blah. Now there's the game Life that everyone loves. Twister, pretty fun. Mousetrap, where you can change Mr. Potato Head. Here it is. I unlocked a few suits for him. I'm just going to switch to this one. You can also pick up Mr. Potato Head. Now you got Clue and also Yahtzee. You will not see Yahtzee in my review because I have no idea how to play it. But they do show you a help screen, so on like that. So we're going to start off with Twister. So you can go to remake, stuff like that, the original game. Now they always do this. It's pretty cool to look at Mr. Potato Head dancing, or being a detective, or playing the game of life, so on like that. Now, in the beginning of every game, you will get help screens like this. It'll teach you how to play it. However, it is very repetitive, and it does it every time you play the game. But there's a quick game and full game. Quick game is really quick. You can pick which pop, disco, or funk, and also it has different songs for each one, and it'll get harder and harder every time you play. Now it's just like DDR in my opinion. I'm just going to do a little short demonstration on how the game is. As you can see, the numbers on the bottom, B, 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 B. So that's what you're going to type up here. And your avatar will do a cool breakdance. Now we're going to look at the game of life. As I said, every cutscene in the beginning will have something like that. It's a little laugh in the beginning. Now we're going to see the wonderful world that you will be playing in life. Now, as I said, this happens on every beginning of every game. The tutorial. They have like 5 pages for it every time, but there's quick game and short mode. Now you're going to roll for your turn. And yet again for your other players. Now it's just like the game of life in my opinion. They will randomly generate avatars. Now you can take your career path or college career. I always pick college career so I get more money in the beginning. Knowing my luck, I'm going to land on negative money because every time I play this, I always land on negative money. And I did. That's what? 5 grand out of my pocket, so I have to take out a loan. Now we're going to play the game of Clue. Clue, as I said, will give you a tutorial in the beginning of the game yet again. And there's a lot of pages on this one. But there's your full game, quick game, so on like that. As I said, they'll randomly generate, and if you're playing another game, most of the time they'll dress you as you are, how you dressed your avatar on your dashboard. It's pretty cool. As you see, there I am. I roll a little 4. I pick which direction I want to go. Now the reason I'm rating this game a 7 out of 10 is mainly because you have to wait for the avatar. The game is really cool, but for the price, I highly recommend you probably don't buy it. I bought it for my fiance that I love dearly. and she enjoys the game. So if you have a few family or friends to come over and, you know, play the game, it's well worth the $30. However, an avid gamer like ourselves will not enjoy this game as much as, you know, family gamers. Now they always have mini games like this, like on Life you will pick these mails and stuff like that to pick your job. It's pretty cool. Every game has it. Now on to Mousetrap. Mousetrap is very cool. It's the only game I seem to beat with my fiance. As you can see, there's another loading screen and a little cutscene in the beginning with Mr. Potato Head and tutorials yet again. I'll pick quick game, and I seem to be first. Now you can manually roll or auto roll. I always auto roll, and I roll a 1. That's great. Now we're gonna play a little game of pipes, if you remember that from old consoles. So what you want to do is get this ball to roll in each of these little T's. Which I did, which will make me have 3 contractions. So I recommend, you know, if you have family and friends, to get this game because it is pretty cool. Unless you want to go to the arcade and find a few games on there. But as I said, you gotta wait for the other character to roll constantly. So if you have 4 friends over, it's gonna go a lot quicker. Unless you have one of those friends you gotta say, hey, go, go, go constantly. I hate people like that. But this wraps it up. Y'all have a great day. This game is rated 7 out of 10 by me. GameKrib.com.